just to see the magnitude of this problem is, at the moment without Dolby I'm getting a nice flat response, but I have the bias tweaked up to almost maximum, quite a lot. So what I'm going to do now is do a normal tape calibration on this tape and see how far it's out. There we go. Record play. Press that in. Right. Try and get the azimuth right. Oh, close enough. Release that. And we've got a level adjustment here. Left is out a little bit. That'll do. Now go to bias. And see, I've got it way up there. Instead of at cal, I've got it at left channel at the +3 and the right channel at +4. So if we take them back down to 0, now do our tests again up above and see what happens. It takes a while. Now what I imagine will happen is it will get a huge dip in response in the high frequency. What this could mean is that until there's a proper alignment of everything, that the owner needs to set the bias at +3 on the dial, at least for the metal tape anyway, and I'll check the other tapes, at least 3 above what you would normally do for a calibration. And yes, there you can see it's diving down now. Good 5 dB. Well, I'm not sure why the level calibration is not right on the ZX7, but according to my checks, it is. So what I'm going to do now is try the other SX and EX tapes, Type 1 and Type 2. Now Type 2s are the most common ones we use, so go to Type 2, still 70, yes. Righto. Now I'll do a calibration just to see if it's changed from before. Azimuth is about right. Oh, level, yeah, that's right. Bias, just a little bit up. Oh. Right. Okay, now reset. Record. And let's now do our frequency response check on the -20 dB output. Okay, just got to wait for it now. No Dolby. Here we go. Okay, it's doing the dive. It's not too bad, but so this is let's just do Dolby B. I'm expecting yeah, there we go, the hump above 1 kilohertz. Oh, and there it's going for the big dive. Yeah, that's about oh, good 6 or 7 dB down at 20 kilohertz. I'll just take a picture of that. Right, we might as well do Dolby C while we're at it. So, have to start again. Whoa, that's even more drastic. Yes, the poor old Dolby seems to be really off. So the next thing to try is to adjust the bias. Well, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that works. So EX minus 20 dB, redone bias plus 2. Okay, so that's what we have to do is, unfortunately, the bias setup is not quite calibrated correctly, and for that matter I think the Dolby levels aren't right either. It's doing quite a bit of a hump above 1 kilohertz. So I'm not, yeah, without going through the whole procedure, I'm only guessing. But certainly without the Dolby, the response is, with a bit of extra bias, it's pretty much ruler flat. So how good is that? So the general basis of the instrument with the deck is just gorgeous. But there is actually a little bit of work to be done to it if it wants to get up to top notch as it would have been when new. Might look new, it's in gorgeous condition. It's the best condition tape deck I've seen, inside and out. But it's 40 years old. 40? Or at least 30. 35 years old. It's from the mid-80s, I think, early 80s. So yeah, nearly 40 years old. Alright. I might try a bit of recording now with some music. I have adjusted the biases on all of these, so I can go to town. Tape. Source. Tape. Source. Well, I think that's about the end of it all. Yes, it definitely needs a bit of extra boost in the bias to get a flat frequency response, and also the Dolby circuit I don't think is working quite perfectly. There's a little rise above 1 kilohertz, and then it does a deep dive after that. It's not a huge thing.